Ice is an interesting metaphor in the North Atlantic. It impacted and kind of completely transformed and affected the way that people lived and worked. What happens when transforming ecology and transforming climate impacts or threatens the well-being of cultural traditions, memory, and other sort of aspects of culture in that part of the world?
So the Sea Ice Saga is a project that explores the metaphoric impact and cultural significance of sea ice in the North Atlantic, specifically the area between the Greenland Sea and Iceland. We were working in Iceland in 2016 at a textiles residency, and we had stumbled across an archive of sea ice.
It's the longest collection of sea ice data in the world, dating all the way back to the original Icelandic settlement over 1,000 years ago. We've taken numerous trips up into the North Atlantic and spent time with community members in isolated communities, essentially to try to understand what the ecological and cultural absence of sea ice has meant for them.
I think it's easy to frame the Arctic as this place that is in peril, but with that peril are also opportunities for people who are there locally. And so I think talking about how people are coping with change, changing world, changing climate, finding a fair way to tell the story of people who are actually at ground zero of climate change.
While we have been in these places, we've been taking lots of footage, audio recordings, and sort of sitting with and exploring this question of climate transformation through our own creative practices. What that looks like is video art, media installation, and collaborative as well as independently produced projects.
ICAT is a wonderful resource for artists, faculty who are doing research at the top of the world oftentimes don't get the kind of support that we received.
ICAT has been a great resource and a great source of support for us. Without their investment in this kind of work at the intersection of the humanities and technology and creativity and ecological concern, without their buy-in, we would never have been able to do this.
I hope that the future for this project begins to incorporate other key stakeholders who are equally as interested in bringing these critical global issues to different contexts like art galleries and exhibition spaces in the global north.